In our modern society, there are hundreds of mobile phone companies simply crouching to pounce on their next meal. Annually, the few renowned carriers that generate billions of dollars in revenue provide services for millions of customers at varying rates. But behind the scenes, what does it really look like? And what are we really coughing up for these valued services? So let us take a closer look at the numerous ploys that these businesses utilize in order to maximize their buyer potential. Well, an increasing trend has revealed that teenagers aged between 14 and 19 are highly targetable by phone companies such as Vodafone and Optus. Now, the first tactic that companies employ is the usage of these two words, unlimited and 4G. Now, these words appeal to all teenagers because a majority of them spend large amounts of time engaging in phone calls, texting, and internet surfing. The last thing that they need is for an unpleasant phone bill to arrive. Now, the word unlimited is a blunt overstatement because reading the microprint usually reveals that data usage is restricted to 5 gigabytes, a couple of $100s of text and talk, etc., etc. This is all in the hope that the customer won't go over this limit, and therefore it is not truly unlimited, and so as a result there will always be thousands of teenagers paying over the original plan because of this lie. The word 4G is also very attractive because it appears to be the latest novelty concerning lightning fast internet. Teenagers will spend copious amounts of time on the social media, and so lightning fast internet is all but a necessity. However, most companies do not even own the rights to 4G technology to begin with, and so are essentially scamming customers. Companies simply substitute the original 3G technology with a slightly improved version of their own and brand it as 4G. This is nothing short of fake advertising. As explained, being careful is a necessity. However, if it is a case of unjust manipulation, fraud, or any other act of unconscionable conduct, then there are several legal options that most teenagers are eligible for under the Australian consumer law. Firstly, if any condition or promise has been broken by the dealer, you have every right to demand a refund or replacement. Next, if you have any substantial claim that the product in question is not fit for purpose, does not match the description, or provided for within a reasonable amount of time, you have every right to complain. It is, however, the responsibility of you guys to be aware of both the product and the price. So for the benefit of all you teenagers out there, I'll quickly outline two methods to effectively manage money and so avoid bad deals. Firstly, an essential step to achieving this is budgeting. This is the being aware of your price range that you're willing to pay for the product and setting a limit to your expenses. This will effectively reduce impulse buying when it comes to mobile phones, as you are no longer tempted to include add-ons for extra. You may choose to do this by either drawing up a table of what you're going to include, or simply visualizing it. Either way, budgeting is necessary. Finally, another interesting but nonetheless effective step is negotiation. Now, I'm pointing this out because a surprising amount of phone companies negotiate regardless of policy. Their end aim is to get as many customers as possible. Large companies have the luxury of negotiation, and thus consumers, including teens, have high potential in getting a much better deal than they bargained for. Negotiations don't hurt major dealers, and it's a win-win situation for all. Alright guys, that's it. You now know what precautions you have to take when you engage in something as shady as a mobile phone deal. Okay, so you have to know what you're going into, because at the end of the day, you're the customer, you're the one doing the buying. If you feel like you've been scammed, remember the law's always backing you up. Still, though, try not to get exploited. Take care, stay aware.